In this video, we're going to be breaking down and analyzing Alex Hormozi's gym launch landing pages. And if you know who Alex Hormozi is, you'll know that he used to run a business called Gym Launch. And a few months ago, I created a video where I found Alex Hormozi's old ads and did a little analysis on them. I'll link that video down below so you can check it out. Today, we're going to be diving into the landing pages that Hormozi was using. We're going to be looking at the structure of the pages and explaining why they convert so well and how you can apply the same principles to your own landing pages. My name is Jordan Hayes. I own a company that helps e-commerce brands scale their revenue to $500,000 per month through paid ads, ad creatives, and conversion rate optimization. So let's dive in. Here I have pulled up Alex Hormozi's Facebook ad library. The Facebook ad library allows you to see what ads any other advertiser on Facebook is running. Now, just to be clear, Alex Hormozi is not running any ads right now. As you can see, all of these ads here are inactive. The reason they're still here in the Facebook ad library is because Facebook flagged these ads for some reason when they were running. And when this happens, Facebook will keep the ads in the ad library even if they're turned off, right? So another thing to note is also these ads are a fair few years old, right, 2019, but nonetheless, the concepts that we're going to be analyzing today, they still hold true today, right? So what I did was I went through all of these ads and clicked the links to the landing pages. Some of the links didn't work because the page had been taken down, but some links did work. And I found 2 landing pages that were still live. And in this video, we're only going to be going through the first landing page. What I'll do is I'll make a separate video going through the second landing page. So let's go through the first landing page. So the first landing page here, as we can see, is 7 money models we use to scale gyms to over $100,000 per month, like clockwork. Now, in this landing page, we can see that they're giving away a free guide for scaling gyms past $100,000 per month. First thing I notice about this page is how simple and clean it looks. There are no distractions, and my attention automatically goes to the headline, which is exactly what we want, okay? The background color makes the text look very easy to read, and there's not a lot of text here, which just makes it really easy to digest as well. Another thing that is important is the way the above the fold section is structured. The above the fold section is basically the section that you see before you scroll, right? And studies were done on how we as humans consume information on a page. And the studies showed that when we land on a page, we're mimicking an F shape, right? So with our mouse, we go left to right, we come down, and then we come up and we do left to right again, right? So as you can see, the content on this page is in the perfect place to follow that F shape. And Hormozi wants us to read the headline first, right? Then when he wants us to come down, read the subheadline, look at this image, come back up, and then our eyes go over to the call to action, which is entering your email address and clicking this button to get started. And as the reader, I'm being funneled into putting my email address in here. And that is what you want, right? That's what you want to do when building a landing page. You want to make it as easy as possible for the reader to understand what they need to do next, right? There's only one action that I can do on this page, which funnels my attention into that action. Another thing to notice with this page is that there is no other place for me to click. There's no links at the top which could distract me and take me to another page. My focus is on entering my email and clicking the button to get started. Now let's say I'm not quite ready to enter my email and I'd rather find out a little bit more information about what this is all about. Well, when I scroll down, I'm met with another strong headline here, which is these are the exact money models we've used to help gym owners scale to over $100,000 per month. Here's a preview of what you get today for free. Now, there is a lot of social proof that is going on subconsciously here. And if I'm a gym owner and I'm on this page and I'm not yet at $100,000 per month, then this straight away piques my interest, right? So if you scroll down, what Hormozi does is he shows us a sneak peek to spark even more curiosity. So now I can visually see what I'm going to get, right? Rather than just listing out some bullet points about what I'm going to get, the visual examples make it a lot easier to digest, and I can see that this thing I'm going to get for free is real and it has a lot of value behind it. And that's an important thing to keep in mind when building your own landing pages, is you want to make it as easy as possible for your user to understand what they're going to get by purchasing or signing up for whatever you're offering them. And imagery is a great way to do that. Then if we scroll down, there is another big call to action here. Again, funneling my attention to just one action. And when I scroll down again, there's even more information on what I'll be getting exactly. So if I wasn't 100% sure what this thing is about, now I have an exact breakdown of everything I'm going to get. Now, one important thing to notice here is that there is another preview of the PDF that I'll be sent. And this is really smart because what I did, I automatically tried to click on this and see if it would open the PDF, right? Because it looks like preview of a PDF that when you click it, it would open, right? Now, when you do click it, it brings you back to the top of the page to enter your email address in order to get it. Now, if we scroll back down here, a really important thing to note is that Hormozi is using what's called a value stack. And a value stack is when you list out everything that's included in your offer and assign a dollar value to each thing. Then what you do is you add up the total value of each individual thing, and then you slash the price and charge a ridiculously lower price to make it seem like an incredible deal. And that is exactly what's done here. And when using the value stack, there is another really strong force at play, and that's called price anchoring. Now, price anchoring is when you tell someone that the price is usually X, right? In this case, $2,291, right? So this is the price anchor. And then when you tell them the actual price that you're going to charge them, it's ridiculously lower than the price anchor. So you're anchoring your reader or prospect at a much higher price, and then you're giving them a great deal that they cannot refuse. So as I mentioned on this page, we see that the total value of all these individual things is $2,291. And then this is slashed, and right now I can get this all for free. So what this does is it really makes it a no-brainer. And if you've read Hormozi's book, $100 million Offers, you'll know that he talks about value stacking and price anchoring. And I'd also recommend checking out Russell Brunson, who talks a lot about these things as well. And finally, there is one more call to action button here, which brings us back to the top of the page. So to recap, here are the main takeaways of this landing page. Number one, it's incredibly simple. We're all guilty of overcomplicating things because we think it will convert better, but in reality, simple is always better. And it's, being simple and making things simple is actually what's hard. So as long as, we're giving a prospect all the information they need to make an informed decision, as long as we keep the structure simple, make things easy to read and digest, then we're going to increase our conversion rate. The second thing is the structure of the above the fold section follows the F-shaped framework that we spoke about. And remember this when building out the above the fold section of your landing page. The above the fold section is probably the most important part of your landing page. Third thing is that there are no distractions. My attention and focus goes to the one action that I need to complete on this page, which is entering my email address and clicking this orange button here. Now below the fold, there is another strong headline to reiterate what I'm going to be getting. It hooks me in again, right? And this is important because if your above the fold section didn't work at converting the user, your next section better hook them in, or they're leaving that page and you've lost that customer. The fifth thing is the visual examples of what I'm going to get, right? This increases curiosity by giving me a sneak peek, and increasing curiosity is a very powerful thing to do to increase conversion. And now by looking at these images, I want to know what each of these things mean and how I can apply them to my business. And at the end of the page here, we have another clever preview that we spoke about. We have the value stack, we have the price anchor, and we have a final call to action button. So that is all for this landing page. As I said, I'm going to be creating another video where I break down the second landing page, which is slightly different. And if this video was helpful and you want to see that breakdown of the second landing page, then please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be the first to know when new videos like this one drop. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.